On today's Toy Spot, we're going to be looking at the Justice League Unlimited Orion. Now this Orion is, as you can see, in the single card format and features his hovering accessory that he has in the cartoons and also in the comics. If I move him aside here, where is he? Let's bring him in here. Orion was also featured in a 3-pack featuring both Miracle Man, or Mr. Miracle, Orion, and Darkseid. And I would say it's a good set to get if you didn't luckily get the original Darkseid when he was released in the single version. You can actually get him in the 3-pack. The downside, however, though, is the Mr. Miracle was really the exclusive to this set, but now that they've released Mr. Miracle in the Apocalypse set, the 6-pack, if you had already purchased this set, you would have an extra Mr. Miracle. The other downside, though, is as you can see, poor Orion doesn't have his sled. He doesn't have his sled. So I would think the real one to get is the single-carded Orion. It's the same figure, but you also get the accessory as well. Again, Mattel has decided to not include accessories in their 3-packs, which is a bit disappointing because accessories such as this is probably what fans would want to pick up and collect. On the back of the package, the other figures in this wave, we've got Batman with some accessories. We've got Superman with his ice breath. We've got Rocket Red, which I think I called him Amazing Red, but in a previous review, but there's Rocket Red. We've got Orion. We've got Elongated Man, Metamorpho. We've got Flash with some silly lightning on him. I don't know why. We've got Copperhead. And lastly, we've got Vigilante. A pretty good set, actually, for figures that maybe if you hadn't picked them up the first time around, Copperhead, Metamorpho, good figures to pick up now. As you can see, collect them all. So there is packaging on Orion. Just move this down a bit. What we'll do is we'll get this packaged open up, and we will have a better look at Orion. Stay tuned, guys. So much more to come. And here we have Orion out of his package. Orion shares the same mold sculpt as Superman, right down to his pointed hand. The paint actually on him is pretty clean, and I think they've done a good job on the helmet of Orion. I'm always amazed by the posture that they have these figures. Look how straight that posture is. Wow. The coloring actually is really nice, though. It's nice bright red. It's got the bright blue, gray. The mask, again, is really, really nicely detailed. You can see all the markings in his helmet. And in the way of his articulation, Orion can move his head back and forth. He can move his arms out. And he can also move his legs out. That's really all you're going to get. But as mentioned before, he also does come with his sled, his armor here that he always wears. And if I can get this vest always seems to come off while I'm trying to put this on here. But you can clip his arms. It's like getting dressed for school in the morning, eh? You just put your arms through the sleeves, put your feet in the shoes here. And there we have, and just get that up there, and there we have Orion in his sled. It's a little cruder, a little more crude, I'm afraid, than the. See, this part here keeps coming out. It's a little more crude than the DC Universe Orion, but as a display piece, it looks still pretty cool. And again, it's this rubbery plastic. It's unfortunate, though, that the vest keeps wanting to come out from the actual the main piece here. But it actually looks pretty good. It does look pretty good indeed. Give you a back view of there. Very vibrant too. This Orion, which as you can see is separating from the shoulder here, but this Orion I would probably give a 6.54. A really nice figure. Certainly with the additional pieces here, the figure looks a lot nicer than just on its own. And I would say it's worth picking the single carded version of this guy up instead of the 3-pack. But a 6.5. So today's Toy Spot, we were looking at Justice League Unlimited. We're looking at the Orion figure, complete with his full accessories here, his hover vehicle, his hover sled. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for many more DC Universe figure toy reviews to come. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.